We begin the news with the story talking about Monday, the 29th of May, marked the historic inauguration of Bola Tinubu as the sixth democratically elected president of Nigeria. One of the high points of the event is the remarkable attendance by foreign dignitaries and congratulatory messages from world leaders. U.S. President Joe Biden has congratulated President Bola Tinubu on his inauguration, saying he looks forward to working with the new government of Nigeria. President Biden expressed a desire to strengthen the bond between Nigeria and the United States. According to him, the connections between both countries, quote, run particularly deep, end quote, and have been nurtured by a great Nigerian diaspora in the U.S. On behalf of the people of the United States, he extended his warm wishes to the government and people of Nigeria. The United States delegation to the inauguration were among global dignitaries present in Abuja yesterday. In this report, TVC News correspondent Moyo Thomas takes a look at the presence of foreign dignitaries and Nigeria's relationship with other countries.
A day to the inauguration of President Bola Tinubu, many foreign presidents and heads of government started arriving in Nigeria. On Inauguration Day, many of them also arrived early enough. This support is obviously not to just register their presence with Nigeria, but a landmark statement that many countries are eager to foster better bilateral relations with Nigeria. It looks very promising already on the foreign scene, going by the inaugural speech of President Bola Tinubu. Nigeria's president assures foreign investors that they will be able to repatriate their funds back home and that the objective of his government's foreign policy will be peace and stability in the West African region. Expert believes these policies will place Nigeria in its rightful place.
No nation can progress or can achieve its goal without peace. And peace works hand in hand or goes hand in hand with security. So in as much as he's trying very hard or he's going to try hard to maintain the security of life and properties, peace should be carried along. So we are ready to give him all the necessary support, all the necessary backing for him to succeed.
I have interacted with across African diplomats and they are looking upon Nigeria. Africa cannot make progress without Nigeria. So we are looking forward for a stronger Africa-centric foreign policy that will drive Africa. Africa is waiting for Nigeria, and they don't lose any opportunity to drive that road. So I am happy that the president has focused on strengthening African diplomacy.
With the inaugural speech of President Bola Tinubu, it is certain Nigeria is set to take its pride of place among the Committee of Nations. Moya Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.
In his inaugural speech, President Bola Tinubu assured Nigerians that the country will continue to exist for as long as the world exists. President Tinubu promised to tackle the security challenges and consolidate on former President Buhari's achievements. State House correspondent Femi Akonde has details.
I stand before you. A long-anticipated day. Indeed, it was worth the wait for President Bola Tinubu. This inauguration will clearly remind him that elections have ended and the weight of the country rests on his shoulders. After swearing the oath of office that gives him legitimacy, Bola Tinubu was presented with the national colors that affirms him as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And then comes the inaugural speech, a statement of intent. He first acknowledged how divided the country was as a result of a keenly contested election, but he committed to strengthening the bond that binds Nigeria in its diversity.
Who didn't vote for me? I thank you as well. I extend my hand across the political divide. I ask you to grasp the national affinity and brotherhood For me, political coloration has faded away. All I see here are Nigerians.
President Bola Tinubu commended his predecessor for phasing out the fuel subsidy regime, an economic policy he describes as wasteful. Just as was promised in the Renewed Hope Manifesto, President Tinubu insists his administration will turn around the fortunes of the country, from security to the economy, and from agriculture to infrastructure.
We shall consult and dialogue, but never dictate. We shall reach out to all, but never put down a single person for holding views contrary to our own.
Now, President Bola Tinubu is expected to unveil his team, and they will be thoroughly scrutinized to see their level of competence, capacity, and political will.
A brand new commander-in-chief of the armed forces, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, leading a new administration. The coming days will be crucial to see how his government will point the country in the direction of national growth and development. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.
The NNPC has backed President Tinubu's decision on fuel subsidy. The Group Chief Executive Officer of NNPC Limited, Mele Kyari, says the removal of subsidy, which has been a burden on NNPC's cash flow, will free up funds to enable optimal operations in the company. Reacting to scarcity already being experienced, he assured Nigerians of sufficient supply of the product. He noted that the NNPC is also monitoring all its distribution networks to ensure compliance.